Alright, hello guys. This is for whoever wants to be like a drummer or musician one day and they just don't want to, take the time to learn anything. So I wrote everything out here. No, don't worry, it's not in the correct order or anything. This right here. We're going to talk about this for a second. This right up here, yeah, it's terrible handwriting, but these are what we call quarter notes in music. These equal one beat. Alright? So if there's 4 of them, that equals 4 beats. Say we're in the time signature of 4, 4. Boom. We already have our 4 beats right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty much it, which is just, that's it. And everything here is all written in 4/4. So these are what we call, well, they're not really 8, well, yeah, they're 8 notes, which equal half a beat, and there's 2 of them. Without the way it's written right now, it'll look like this in music. That's what we call an 8th note. Though, yeah, I know it's messed up, don't worry. This equals a half. A half. Or if you want to write it right, it'll just be like that. That's how you get that. And these all equal, there's 2 halves. 2 halves equal 1, obviously. So there's 2 of them in each, which is just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Pretty simple, right? Now here's where we start losing some people that aren't really musically educated. These are 16th notes. 16th note is fast 8th notes. So I don't really know how to write it out. I'm not a good teacher at all. I'm just going to show you guys how you play it. I do have my sticks next to me as well, so I'll show you guys how to stick it and what it sounds like. Those are called 16th notes. All of those equal 16th of a beat. There's 4 of them. That makes up 1 beat, if that makes sense. And just keep in mind they're fast 8th notes. Now the ones below it, that's where it gets tricky. So I'll show you guys what it looks like with 16th notes. So this is your first beat, which is this one right here. So these 2 are connected, right? I believe it's... Actually, instead of like showing you guys how that... Here's an easy way to stick it. It's just right, left, left. Or 1, and. So you have 1, and. So it's just da-da-da. Bear with me. It's just... That makes sense. If not, please leave a comment, just let me know. I'm not a great teacher, don't worry. Yeah, I said that before. Now below it, now we have 16th, 8th combinations. That's where it's not really tricky. It's pretty easy, to be honest. Where did my pen go? There it is. Oh, whoops. Sorry guys, I lost my stick. It's right here. I found it. Now 16th, 8ths. There's 2 ways you could stick it. So I'll show you guys over here. So over here we have just, let me write it out. We have that, alright? That's what it looks like. Now there's 2 ways you can stick this. You can do right, left, right, which is the normal way. Or you can do right, right, left, which is more of, it's kind of, I think, if you want to do it like that, it'd be like a double, so it'd be like, so in terms of 8th notes, or if you want to do 16th notes for even that, so in a 16th note combination, it would be right here. That's where that will come in. That's what we call a double stroke right there, which is just 2 rebounds. Kind of like that. I'll show you guys how to do that in a later video. But that's how you kind of would stick this. They're kind of the same. With this one, it's not written the same, don't worry. And then, yeah, that's pretty much how you stick that. And then we have 8 16th notes. It's the same thing as this, just backwards. So it would just be like this. Once again, 2 ways, maybe there's 3 ways you can stick this. Not really how you would like though. There's one way, which is this simple way. Then you have that way down there, or you can go like that, which again I'll show you right here in the 16th note area. Right here, that's the 16th note, don't worry, it's messy. That would be like right there. And then yeah, now these ones right here, it might be a little bit blurry, my camera quality sucks, don't worry, that's on me. Now these are what we call triplets. They're groups of 3. So these, either you can say triplet, like triplet, like that, which equals that, or you can go 1, 2, 3 over and over, if that makes sense. Which is just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Simple. Now let's flip this over. Now we're gonna get into 6, 8 to 3, 4. I already wrote this out like a while ago, don't worry. So all of this stuff right here, all of this equals 6, 8. It's really blurry. Oof. So I'll write it again down here. So this in 3, 4. Let me write it out. This right here is in 3, 4. Okay? That's 3, 4. Now we're going to do this in 6, 8. Now, if you guys don't know what 6, 8 is, essentially it's when you count to this number right here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Instead of doing that, like this, just 1, 2, and 3, we're going to go 1. Here, I'll show you 1. This is what we do with that combination in 6, 8. 1, 2, E, 3. That makes sense. It's just that though. That's all it is. Just 1, 2, and 3. Now, if we want to go to 16 notes in 6, 8, it's different. It's this rhythm right here. This one, just 2 of it. So 1 and 2 and. That would equal. Actually, there'd be a quarter note on the end of it. So it'd be something like that. That's what that would equal. Which is just. It looks scary, but it's really not. And then, sorry about my very bad quality. More. This right there. This one is where people hate 6, 8 for some reason. I mean, that's just that. Remember, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 E and a 2. It's really simple then. And then I'm going to show you this, guys. Feel free to pause this video right here. I mean, it might be blurry for y'all. Pause it, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do right there. Everything's just broken down right there as well. I'll try to zoom in a little bit more for y'all. And there's that. Alright, so I'll show you guys what these sound like now on an actual drum pad. Here, I'll set this here. So let me move this out of the way. So the first one, oh, I just dropped my phone. Oopsies. So the first one we'll do the quarter notes, which is just, oops. That's it. Alright. That's all that one is. Now we're moving on to these 8th note ones, which is the second one, which is just simple. And then the third row, 16th notes, which is just, and then the fifth, what is it, 1, 2, 3, the fourth row, it looks like, fourth row, which is the 1 a 2 a 3 a 4 or 1 and 2 3, I don't really know. And then we'll do, that's the fifth row. My eyes suck right now, which is just, alright. And then moving on to the sixth row, which is just the opposite version of it, which is just, and then the seventh row, the threes, which is probably the most hardest one. It was just, remember, I'll do it with accents, that way you guys can keep up. That's all it is. Now we'll move on to the 6/8 stuff. So I'll show you guys that top row one more time. We'll go ahead and do the first one, which is just 1, 2, and 3. Then we'll do that second one, which is the 2/8 notes and the quarter note, which is just 1 and 2 and 3. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and do the 3/8 note ones, which is just 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 all it is. Then we can go ahead and move down to the bottom row, like you see right there, which is just, or da 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 da. That was the first one. And then that second one is just da 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 da, or 1 and 3 and. And then that right there is the quarter note, which in 6/8 is just, that's all 6/8 is. So guys, I mean, not the greatest teacher, but here's that for you. Feel free to give me tips in the comments if I'm doing good or if I'm not doing great. I mean, I tried my best. I'm not the smartest when it comes to breaking all these rhythms down. But thank you all for watching. Hope this helps if you guys are trying to pursue music a little bit. These are basic rudiments for drumming. Obviously, they're not all the same. If you do become a drummer in a band, just know you will have to learn more than just this, and I will show you guys how to do doubles next time. Alright, bye.